Good morning, YouTube. Let's talk $10 Vandas and why they were $10. You can see the dehydration. Well, first let me say, if you can afford it and if you're not trying to get a 3-for-1 or a 4-for-1 like I was trying to do, go ahead and pay the money and get a healthy plant to start with. But I do like my projects, and hopefully they all make it with some work. So we're going to start with the healthiest one. And this one is the healthiest one in my eyes because all of the leaves are open from top to bottom, so it's the most hydrated, even though it has those signs of dehydration. And this is its flower. I've had soaking in a cup of water. They are starting to go over. When it was in the store, it was like that. And the blooms were not even open. They were like completely flopped over. So it's a lot prettier than it was in the store. And would be even prettier in the sunshine. And I think I can detect some sort of scent on that one. Anyway, those are the roots. And lots of roots that are going to be cut off. Haven't gotten to it yet. No active root tips on this one. I'm going to put the phone down. Oh, let me show you. There are these little spots on all of them too. The splotchiness on all of them. So we'll see how that goes and what that is. Alright, hold on. I'm going to put the phone down. The second best goes to this one. Now this leaf, this one is going to yellow and die. It must have had some kind of damage, and there's 2 spikes on this one, but both the spikes are thin compared to the others, but this is the only one that had 2 spikes. And it was labeled as pink. I would describe it more of a pinky purple. I showed it briefly in the video, in the previous video. Most people see pink where I see purple. Now the last one, and most of the ones in the store, and the last one that I got is this shade. It's pure pink. Off camera, it's slightly purple to me on camera. But that's 90% of what was in the store. And this one's flowers are a slightly darker, more closer to purple color, I would call it. The top leaf, most of its leaves are open, but this top leaf has some kind of specks and some kind of damage. Can't get it to focus. And the leaf is sealed shut, so I'm going to have to spray it down and try to pry it open again. That's its root system. No active root tips on it. I'm going to put the phone down and grab another one. Number 3 is very dehydrated. The leaves, bottom leaves. The top leaf has started to open since it came home. I believe this one is a dark purple because I kind of like studied this one, and this is the only one that there are some active root tips, not on this side, it's on the other side. And then there's more damaged, of course, than active. But it had this like long thin strand these spongy looking roots up front. Its roots are very different. And it has a keiki. Now that keiki, its leaves have opened up some also since it came here, but it gets dipped like underwater in the bucket, so hopefully it will make it and not get like crown rot or anything. There's also a little spot right there, and with my finger in there it won't focus, but that might be a second keiki if it makes it. So yeah, actually on the tag in the store, that's pretty much the color I saw, like that deep, dark, definitely purple color. That's the other side of it. So you can see more of that leathery goodness. That's not good at all. Oh, there's an active root tip on that one. Not active on that one. So yeah, hopefully that'll start growing. Putting the phone down. Word of warning before I hold the camera up. Viewer discretion is advised. This one is... Ew. I hope it's cold. Some sort of cold damage or dehydration and nutrient deficient, and that all goes away. As you can see at the top, it's less prominent, and then as you work your way down, it's more of that hue. We have the little tiny black spots again, and this leaf was completely sealed shut, and there is another leaf in there. I'm gonna have to turn it around. But this one, that's its blooms right there. And that's 90%, like I said, of what was in the store with this type of Vanda with those pink blooms. Its roots are crinkly and thin. I don't know if they're going to make it in my environment, but they are very pretty and cute. It also has some thicker ones up top. But yeah, I don't know. I know what I know from YouTube about Vandas, and I don't know what this splotchiness is. I have heard of black spot disease, and they might also have that because they do have a few black spots. But yeah, that was very like super glued shut, and then that leaf was trying to escape. I managed to open that. These are their tags. You can see on that one, it used to say $17.50. They started at $34.98, then they went to half, then they went to 10, and I got 4. And those are the blooms I have left. You see the pretty bloom, not my hands. And this one really perked up, even though the spike is like already dead. It was like dying from the middle when I brought it home. Alright, and while we're here, so I now have 4 Vandas and half a Vanda. I have a keiki. I'll go ahead and show you those. So this is the only Vanda I had previous to the ones I got this past week. and this is a keiki. The mother plant had leaves like this, like somebody had taken a weed eater or a weed whacker to it, and it went downhill really fast. It tried to throw out a spike, and it already had the keiki on it, and yeah, the mother plant just went by. But this keiki did not do so well over the summer. Its bottom leaves closed up too, and now that it's cooler, it's happy and it's growing roots again. I know it's a Vanda, but it's happy to be cooler than it was. My Angraecum dideri, or diderii, that is in the Vandaceous genre as far as I know. And my Rhynchostylis retusa, I got it from Equigenera or Equigenera almost 2 years ago. It hasn't quite been 2 years. But yeah, most of my Vanda types I put in pots and they love it. So yeah, this one's really cute. It gets these pink spots on the leaves when there's a lot of sun. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.